everyone, this is Attackers, and I've recently published my unboxing for Pergola on my channel, and I've just like unpunched everything, put everything in the box, and it wasn't quite 100% obvious where to put stuff, right? So I thought, you know what, for those of you who also like want to like play this game, want to get it, or maybe are like looking for a guide how to put it back like together, I thought, you know what, let me just do a quick reboxing video. This will not be interesting for everyone, but for everyone who has this game, it might actually be interesting how to put everything back into the box. So before we get started, grab yourself a cup of tea and let's do this. All right, there we go. All right, so what I will do is I will just take everything out here, and then you will just like while I take it out, you will just see like how everything looks like in here, right? But I will start narrating like from the bottom, so you know how to like actually put it in, right? Let me just get all of these things out here. And then I will be able to show that to you quite easily, actually. So let me just take these out as well, and also this one here. All right, so now we are ready. I know this will just be a very short video, but I think it will be quite helpful. All right, so we start by putting in the leaf tokens right here, and then there is this little board with the frog on the right here, right? You see that there's an angled corner here. Put this in there, and the leaf tokens. The scoring pad you put on top, and then here you put the tool pod. The tool pod is empty at the moment. There are also like tokens you can put in here if you want to, right? But in essence, you don't have to. So you just put the tool pod in here with like the cardboard thing above it. These are the little trays here for the players. So let me take one out. So you'll have like the tool thing here at the top, right? The double-sided one, you just unpunch like all these small things and put it on top. And inside you put everything for the players. I will just show you one player, but it's like essentially the same for each of these 4 player things, right? If you look in here, that there is like the same stuff like for the blue player and the green and the yellow player. So we have the frog that goes in here. Then we have like 2 water drops. Here's the other one. Then we have like the little birdhouse. We put that in here, and then we have the 4 different jars, right? So these go in here as well. Then you just put the tool thing here on top and put it in here. You do that for all of the 4 players, right? After that, you take the leaf board, which is like this triangle here, and put this above the leaf tokens, right? Thematically, that definitely fits. And then you have like the scoring boards right here for the players, right? You put these right here on top. You see there are 2 wells that are empty. That means, as I said, right, you can also like put tokens like some places else. If you don't like how I did it, you can put a few tokens in here in the tool tray if you want to. You can put some here. Maybe they even left some room for expansions. I'm not sure, but there still is room left here. So you put the scoring boards in here. Then you take the pergola boards, right? Because there are like 2 types of boards that look similar, like regarding the shape. These are the smaller ones, the pergola boards. You put them right here on the left. You see they fit like perfectly. And then you take the cascade boards, right? And you also put them on there just like this. Then we take the player boards here, the player garden boards, right? And you see like they all fit like just perfectly in all of the wells, right? So the insert is like really, really nice. And then we have the token tray that we put on top. We put this right here. This here is actually the pond board, right? You put that here in the middle, but before you do, you see like here the different tools, right? Like how you arrange them, it doesn't really matter. I just put them like a little bit sideways so you can like see which tools they are, right? So the green, yellow, purple, and the gray ones here. But you can also put them in a different arrangement, right? You can also like turn the token tray the way you want to. I just put it this way because this way game trace is right up here, right? So and then you see like that I have all the tokens in here. I will just quickly go through here. I haven't played the game yet, so I can't tell you how these are exactly called, right? But we have like the double flower tokens here. Then we have these flower and bee tokens, the double blue ones, then the red ones. Here we have the pink dragonflies, the green dragonflies. Here we have like these different lamp shades here, right? And pink, turquoise, purple, and orange. Here we have the single flower buds, the bees, the butterflies, and then here the blue, yellow, and red, like these tokens here, with like the butterfly print on them, right? And these flowers. Then here we have a few more double flowers, right? Actually, you could like also distribute them a little bit more like this. Then here we have the lavender. These, I think, is like some kind of grass, I suppose, right? We have them there. Then here we have the tiny dragonflies. They're not together with those, but you could probably also like just move everything around so you have them next to each other. These dragonflies, by the way, you could also like put them in the tool tray, right? That showed you at the bottom, right? Then here we have the ladybug tokens, right? Now just pause the video right here in case you want to like mimic what I've done here. At least as a start, you can also like move things around afterwards. But I'm quite happy with how this looks here. And then, like on top of the tools, you put like the plant ball. You see that it's like a dedicated spot for that. So, and now we have a little issue. The issue is that there is no lid for this token tray. I will try to put the link in the description of this video because there actually is also a written guide on how to put everything together here. They did it a little bit differently than I did, but there is a guide and there's also a file where you can put like print out a token lid for that if you want to, right? What I have done instead is I've just taken like some firm paper, like cardboard, thin cardboard, just put like 2 of them together like this and cut them like around the edges so they have like the same size here. So I'll just put that on here, and then I put like the rules on here. I think this will also work. I would have to try that out, but it's just like otherwise the tokens fall out. But I can't tell you yet whether or not that works, but I will see that. And then you put like the rules on top, and then you put the lid bag on. And this way you have everything in here that you need, everything sorted neatly, and then you can just start playing the game. All right, this was a very short video, but just wanted to show you how I put all of this in here. All right, thank you so much for watching, for sticking to the very end. I really appreciate that. As usual, I would like to thank you all for your support, especially I want to give a shout out to my channel's patrons. The big thanks go to Pergola for supporting me at the highest tier. Thank you so much for that, I really appreciate that. You can also support me by watching, liking, and commenting on my videos, subscribing to my channel, supporting me on Patreon, and joining my Discord server to hang out with me in my amazing community. All right, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the very next video. Okay, everyone, stay safe and cheers.